They have no idea what they're about to see. A team that's actually ready. They're counting on us to quit.
You don't stand a chance. This will be a cakewalk.
This is what we've waited for.
We've prepared for this.
But they're bigger than us.
They're all talk. Our team is not afraid to fight.
We are the husband and wife law team.
Call the husband and wife law team first.
That was great, Alexis. I didn't even get hit this year.
Welcome back, everybody. Eric Anderson along with Jeff Lowry. We're back at Copper Canyon High School out in Glendale, Arizona. It's week 6 of the 2025 Arizona Youth Football League game. This is game 2 of the afternoon. It's 12 and under. The Stampede, which may be the best team in the state potentially, they are 4-0 against Talent Driven. They are 3-1. Temperature right around 80 degrees, muggy at times. We've had a couple of brief rain showers. Not much really to think, anything to bother anything. Talent Driven is 3-1. Their 9 and under ball club won 38-0 over the West Valley Wolverines in the game earlier. Talent Driven out of Phoenix. They're coached by Reggie Nicholson. Stampede, they are 4-0. Head coach Tony Root. Organization presidents Sean Lanzarato and wife Nicole. Rod Bank, Mitchell Voigt, V. Valente, Calvin Phillips, Lamar White, and Brandon Walker are the assistant coaches for the Stampede, and the team is meeting at midfield in the white, looking a lot like the Florida Gators. They're Talent Driven in the white and the blue, and in the black are the Stampede. So coin toss at midfield. You get a chance to take a look at some of those guys from behind for Talent Driven as they're facing us to the back. We have one more game after this, 6 p.m., the 11 under Stampede against Talent Driven. Again, that's the 11 and under group. This is 12 and under, so the higher up you get, of course, the more talented the ball players get. A lot of times, and bigger. Amazing how big they get at this level compared to when Jeff and I were growing up. But coin toss at midfield. We're just down on the west side in Glendale, a little bit south of the Arizona Cardinals Stadium, which you can see just north of here, out on Highway 101, the loop around the town of Phoenix, off of Camelback and 91st Street. Copper Canyon High School opened in 2004. And I mentioned the sun has really come out now, a little bit muggy, 80 degrees, and at times we've had just some little brief showers of raindrops, just nothing much to think of, or not much to affect much. So it should be a good ball game as the coin toss has been made. Just waiting to see who wants what and who gets what, who defers, who takes it first. For some reason it's taken a long time on these coin tosses to decide who gets the ball first, who wants it, direction they want to go. It appears the Stampede has won the toss. It is number 7 for the Stampede. Cade Lanzarato had the helmet on, and receiving first will be Talent Driven. So Talent Driven will get the ball first. Again, they're in the white uniforms, looking a lot like the Florida Gators, white and blue, Stampede in the black. For Talent Driven, the quarterback number 12 is Brady. Running backs 8 Carter, Tim is 21. Another running back, wide receivers A.J., Bolden, and Chiron and Blaine. For the Stampede, a couple of guys to keep an eye on defense. Gillespie, 37. Abe Voigt, number 50, a guy you're going to hear a lot about this afternoon. Number 50, running back and linebacker, defensive player Abe Voigt wearing number 50. Cade Lanzarato also on defense wearing number 7 for the Stampede. So it should be a good matchup here as Talent Driven will get the ball first. Avery Farthing will kick off for the Stampede. Back deep, Coleman, Ted Voigt, number 50, to return this kick. Or I should say DJ Cash and Chiron back deep for Talent Driven. Take a look and see, those were tentative return men. So Chiron on the far side. On the near side is DJ for Talent Driven to return this kick of Avery Farthing to kick off for the Stampede. So DJ on the near side, Chiron on the far side for Talent Driven. 80 degrees at kickoff, sunny and a little bit muggy out here in Glendale on the west side of town. Talent Driven 3-1. The Stampede may be the best team in the state at 4-0. They are kicking off. Avery Farthing to kick off for the Stampede. That's a kick to the far side and picking it up at the 26-yard line. And racing up the far side, returning that is Chiron. And he returns that ball 20 yards. It'll be first down and 10 for Talent Driven from their own 45-yard line. Tackle made by the kicker, Avery Farthing. So it'll be first down and 10 for Talent Driven from their own 45-yard line. In fact, the quarterback wearing number 12. And it is first down and 10, Talent Driven from their own 44-yard line. Coming in is DJ, 23, lines up to the left side. Empty backfield on first down and 10 for Talent Driven. Brady gets a snap, looks to throw, fires here to the near side. It is complete. Racing back into the middle of the field is Bolden. He is off to the races. One man to beat, and Bolden's going to go all the way for a touchdown. 47 yards on the pass, or I should say 53 yards on the pass to Bolden. Bolden caught it here on the near side for Talent Driven, and they lead it 6-0. First play from scrimmage. Goes the distance. It is 6-0. Talent Driven on the first play from scrimmage. Brady and Talent Driven will go for a 1-point conversion. If you try the extra point kick, it is worth 2. If you run or pass it in, it is worth 1. So Brady and Talent Driven will try for a 1-point conversion. Empty backfield, 5 receivers, they'll go for 1 point. Brady lofts to the far side of the end zone. And that is good for the 1-point conversion to AJ. It is 7-0 in favor of Talent Driven. Just one play from scrimmage, the 1-point conversion going to AJ. 7-0 in favor of Talent Driven right off the bat here in game 2. And welcome back, everybody. Eric Anderson along with Jeff Lowry. 7-0 our score very early in the opening quarter. 7-0 Talent Driven on the 53-yard touchdown pass. Brady to Bolden, and Ernie will kick off for Talent Driven. And that boot is knocked down and picked up at the 15-yard line on the far side and taken down at the 25-yard line. That time is Coleman. So 23, AJ on the tackle. Coleman returning that back about 10 yards to the 25-yard line, and the Stampedes will go to work first down and 10 from their own 25-yard line, trailing 7-0 here in the very early stages of the first quarter. Cade Lanzarato, the quarterback. Abe Voigt, number 50, the main running back. Guy Linares, 19, also a running back. Elijah White, 5. Cam Walker, Mackay Coleman, 10 wide receivers. So the first possession from scrimmage for the Stampede. They trail at 7-0. Very, very early stages of the opening quarter. First and 10 Stampede from their own 25-yard line. Lanzarato out of the shotgun, hands off going left this time, and some tough running and a 3-yard gain on the far side. Abe Voigt, who does it all on offense and defense, got the carry and a run around the left side, maybe picked up 2 at best. We'll call it roughly 2nd down and 9 for the Stampede from their own 26-yard line. So Abe Voigt, number 50, a guy to keep your eye on for the Stampede. On defense for Talent Driven, 7, Caden Turner. 97 Gio, 26 Kamari, 25 Big Lou, and 21 Tim. Guys to keep an eye on defense for talent-driven. 2nd down and 9. Lanzarato out of the shotgun. They hand off to Voigt again over the left side. Breaks to the outside, stays on his feet, tiptoes the sideline, and finally knocked out of bounds on the far side. That time by talent-driven and Bolden. Well, they're going to mark him out at the 48-yard line. 26-yard run by Voigt. He was, in fact, knocked out. Stepped out of bounds on the far side of the 48-yard line of talent-driven. It is 7-0 talent-driven midway through the opening quarter. Stampede 1st and 10 at the 48 of talent-driven. Lanzarato, the quarterback, and we've got movement on the line, and the way it looks, it might be offside against talent. Well, in fact, it is not. It'll be motion against the Stampede. Move it back 5 yards. It's 1st and 15. Stampede back in their own 47. Talent-driven leading 7-0. The first play from scrimmage, 53-yard touchdown pass, Brady to Bolden. This is a 12 and under matchup. 1st and 15, Stampede from their own 47. Cade Lanzarato is the quarterback, goes out of the shotgun. He will look to throw, looks left, fires, complete to the far side to Gillespie, who races forward, and they're going to mark him out of bounds right around the 40-yard line on the far side. It was a gain of 13. Knocked out over there by Bolden, as well as 30. We don't have a complete roster for talent-driven. Picked up 13. It'll be 2nd down and 2. Stampede at the 40-yard line of talent-driven. Matched ball game. Abe Voigt is the running back, number 50 on 2nd down and 2. Stampede at the 40 of talent-driven. Handoff to Voigt over the left side, and he barrels forward close to the 1st down marker. Ernie in on the tackle. Depends on the spot. That will be enough for a 1st down. A gain of 2, move the chains. 1st and 10. Stampede at the 38-yard line of talent-driven. Talent-driven leading 7-0. About 4 minutes remaining in the opening quarter. Lanzarato, the quarterback, out of the shotgun. 1st and 10, Stampede at the 38 of talent-driven. Lanzarato, they hand off inside again, this time over the right side, and a gain of 3. Voigt down to the 35-yard line, tackled by AJ. It'll be 2nd down and 7. Nice drive put together for the Stampede. They are 4-0, coached by Tony Root, the head coach. Stampede program may be the best in the state. They're going to have a challenge with talent-driven this afternoon. The lineman on the far side showing 3rd down and 7. I believe, unless I'm losing my mind, that it's only 2nd down. 2nd down and 7 for the Stampede at the 35. Handoff to Voigt over the left side. He is hit and dropped at the line of scrimmage. Hit and dropped at the line of scrimmage. Ernie and Gio doing some good work inside. No gain. Now it is 3rd and 7. Stampede at the 35 of talent-driven. Talent-driven with a 7-0 lead. I'd say about 3 minutes remaining in the opening quarter. 4 10-minute quarters. Stampede needs the 28-yard line for a 1st down on 3rd down and 7. Ball resting at the 35, a talent-driven. Abe Voigt is the running back, wearing number 50. Cade Lanzarato of the shotgun on 3rd down and 7. Lanzarato will look to throw, steps up, Going to take it himself. Dancing goes down. He's going to be 2 yards shy of the first down marker.
Hey, it's your ball.
2 yards shy of the first down marker. Picked up 5. Needed to get to the 28. That's 4th and 2. Stampede at the 30 of Talent Driven. Talent Driven leading 7-0, closing moments of the opening quarter. Voigt is the running back for the Stampede on 4th down and 2 at the Talent-driven 30-yard line. And movement on that offensive line. It is going to be a false start against the Stampede. It'll cost him 5 yards. Making it 4th and 7 at the 35 of Talent-driven. The 6 p.m. ball game, 1100 Stampede against the Talent-driven ball club. Today's Arizona Youth Football League game is powered by the Husband and Wife Law Team. Serious injury or wrongful death cases, go to husbandandwifelawteam.com. That's Mark and Alexis Breyer. 7-0 Talent-driven, closing moments of the first quarter, and the Stampede on the march, 4th down and 7 at the 35 of Talent-driven after the false start penalty against the Stampede. It's a 12 and under matchup. Not sure what the referees are doing. Are they going to move it back even further? Well, the Stampede just lining up a long ways from the line of scrimmage. It may be the closing moments of the opening quarter. We don't have an operating scoreboard, so we do the best we can estimating the time in the quarters, 4 10-minute quarters. 4th down and 7, Stampede at the 35 of Talent-driven. They need the 28 for a first down. Voigt lines up to the right of Lanzarato, who goes out of the shotgun. Lanzarato steps up, races to his left, tries to get to the outside, tiptoed the sideline. And are they going to mark him out a yard shy of the first down? It almost appears that way. It all depends on the spot. It looked to me like he got it. It is indeed a first down. He needed 7. He got 7. Cade Lanzarato with a good scramble rush for a first down. Move the chains. The drive stays alive for the Stampede. 1st and 10 at the 28 of Talent-driven. Talent-driven, 10 Stampede at the 28 of Talent-driven. Lanzarato hands off. Voigt lowers his shoulder and lunges down to the 25-yard line. Tripped up by number 5. We don't have a full roster for Talent-driven. It's a gain of 3. 2nd down and 7. Stampede continues to run it down the throat of Talent-driven, keeping the ball on the ground. 2nd and 7. Stampede at the 25 of Talent-driven. Lanzarato out of the shotgun. Abe Voigt stands to his right on 2nd and 7. Handoff to Voigt again inside, picks his way, stays on his feet, breaks into the secondary. He's going to go in for a touchdown. 25 yards for Abe Voigt. And the Stampede within a point. They trail it 7-6. Looked like they had Voigt tackled, but he broke loose and went 25 yards for the touchdown. See if the Stampede kicks the extra point, which would be good for 2, or if they try to run it in or pass it in. It appears that they will try to run it or pass it, and they will go for 1 point. Lanzarato looks to throw. Has pressure, steps up, and he's into the end zone, runs it in for the 1-point conversion. We are tied at 7. Stampede and Talent-driven, closing moments of the opening quarter. Stampede and Talent Driven 12 and under.
They have no idea what they're about to see. A team that's actually ready. They're counting on us to quit.
You don't stand a chance. This will be a cakewalk.
This is what we've waited for.
We've prepared for this.
But they're bigger than us.
They're all talk. Our team is not afraid to fight.
We are the husband and wife law team.
Call the husband and wife law team first.
That was great, Alexis. I didn't even get hit this year.
Avery Farthing will kick off. Scheduled to kick off. Avery Farthing for the Stampede. But it appears to be somebody else. Let's see. They might be playing a little bit of trickery. It is Ethan J. Valenti who kicks the onside kick and recovered at midfield. At the end of the opening quarter, we're tied at 7. Stampede and Talent Driven. We start the second quarter where you're tied at 7, and the first snap, Talent Driven's quarterback Brady was drilled, but will not count as Gillespie came in. The whistle was blown before the play could get started. So the beginning of the second quarter, we're tied at 7, and Talent Driven with the ball. And they're going to be flagged for illegal motion, I believe. Let's wait and see what they do. The ball is spotted at the 45 of Talent Driven. Potentially, well, they wave off the flag. Potentially, there was a timeout called by Talent Driven. So Brady, the quarterback, number 12. Carter, the running back, number 8 for Talent Driven. 1st and 10, Talent Driven from their own 46-yard line. We're tied at 7, first play of the second quarter. Handoff inside to Carter, and he has stood up and driven back. Gillespie moving the man back, as well as Emilio Gaucin. A loss of 2 on the play, 2nd down and 12. Talent Driven now back at their own 43-yard line. We're tied at 7 very early in the second quarter. The shotgun, Carter, the running back, to his left on 2nd and 12. Handoff to Carter again inside, and he is hit and dropped. Stood up at the line of scrimmage. And probably lost a couple of yards. Ethan, 14, Talent Driven now back at their own 41-yard line. They need their own, or I should say the 46 of the Stampede for a first down. Quick toss here to the near side. It is complete. And racing forward to the 46-yard line that time was Chiron. Going to be well shy of the first down, though. He's taken out the 46. He needed the opposite 44. A gain of 5. We're tied at 7 here, early stages of the second quarter. 4th down and 8, Talent Driven from their own 46-yard line. The punter is Champ. Should he come in to punt it away, number 44. Caden Turner is back deep to return this punt, or I should say, Cade Lanzarato back deep for the Stampede to return this punt. So Champ will punt it away for Talent Driven. A timeout is called. Cade Lanzarato will be back deep to return the punt on 4th down and 8 for Talent Driven from their own 48-yard line. We're tied at 7, about 7 minutes remaining in the first half. Talent Driven scored first in the first play from scrimmage, a 53-yard touchdown pass. Brady to Bolden, then Stampede tied it on a 25-yard touchdown run by Voigt. Champ will punt it away for Talent Driven. On 4th down and 8, the line of scrimmage is the Talent Driven 47-yard line. Cadelon Zerrato is back deep to return the punt. Tied at 7, about 6 minutes remaining in the first half. Champ will punt it away for Talent Driven. Punting can get interesting at this level of ball. Particularly the long snaps can be an issue. They snap it to the up back, and firing down here, it is incomplete, a menacing hit. The throw was from Caden Turner. It was Chiron who was blown up here on the near side. One of the big guys that put the hit on. A penalty marker comes in. A menacing hit, what are you going to do? You know, it's part of the game. It's just going to be flagged maybe for targeting potentially for the Stampede. It was indeed a high hit. It appears Talent Driven will retain possession. They're going to mark the ball at the 35 of the Stampede, tied at 7 midway through the second quarter. And this play is whistled dead as the snap went to Brady. Sunny afternoon, about 83 degrees here in Glendale, out on the west side, 91st Avenue and Camelback. A little bit humid out. Well, let's see where they mark the ball. The ball will be spotted at 35 of the Stampede. 1st and 10 for Talent Driven. Brady, the quarterback, Carter to his left in the backfield with 4 receivers. Brady awaits a snap, play fake, has pressure, steps up, loses his helmet. Tyler Gillespie went over the top of him, number 37, and shouldn't be any penalties on that as helmet just happened to come off. You got some big guys at this level, and looking at the two teams, Stampede much bigger or a bit bigger than Talent Driven. A loss of 1 on the play. 2nd 11 for the Stampede at the 36. Talent Driven with the ball. 2nd and 11 at the Stampede 36. We're tied at 7 midway through the second quarter. Brady had to come out. Caden Turner now in at quarterback as Brady lost his helmet. 2nd down and 11. Penalty marker comes in. That most likely delay of game against Talent Driven with a new quarterback in. Because Brady lost his helmet, he has to sit out a play, I guess. After the 5-yard delay of game penalty against Talent Driven, it's 2nd and 16. Gators at the 41 of the Stampede, tied at 7 midway through the second quarter. Brady back in at quarterback, gets a snap, they hand off inside. AJ breaks free down the near sideline. Foot race down the near sideline, and AJ is in for a touchdown. 42-yard touchdown run by AJ. 13-7 in favor of Talent Driven here. About 4 minutes remaining in the half. Brady out of the shotgun. Carter lines up to his right. They go for 1 point. Brady throws towards the end zone, and he overshot the intended target over here. It's no good. The extra point is failed. It is 13-7 Talent Driven. That remains the score. About 4 minutes remaining in the first half. Talent Driven to kick off. That boot gets past the return man, Coleman, picks it up at the 13-yard line. Coleman is drilled down at the 18-yard line by Tim. We've got an injured member of the Stampede, Cam Walker, number 2 at the 25-yard line. Penalty marker on the play, on the kickoff. And welcome back, everybody. Eric Anderson along with Jeff Lowry. 13-7 is our score. Talent driven over the Stampede here at Copper Canyon High School out in Glendale, out on 91st Avenue in Camelback, just south, about maybe a mile from the Arizona Cardinals Stadium, out just east of 101. 80 degrees, a little bit muggy out. It's 13-7, talent driven. Midway, well, I'd say about 4 minutes remaining in the half. The Stampede take over 1st and 10 from their own 20-yard line. Cade Lanzarato, number 7, is the quarterback. Guy Linares, 19, the running back, lines up to his left in the backfield. Lanzarato out of the shotgun, a handoff to Linares inside, and with a second effort, he might have got a yard at best over the 20, maybe to the 21. A penalty marker comes in. Some tough action inside. Kamari, or I should say Big Lou comes out. Kamari, 26. The penalty will go against talent driven and maybe a face mask because it's a 15-yard penalty. 1st and 15, Stampede from their own 35. Talent driven leading 13-7, about 3 minutes remaining in the half. Abe Voigt, number 50, the running back to the right of Cade Lanzarato, goes out of the shotgun on 1st and 10. Lanzarato fires right side. It is complete for about a 4-yard gain out to the 39-yard line. It was 2nd and 5. Stampede from their own 40. Stampede will get the ball to start the second half as talent driven had it first. 2nd and 5. Stampede from their own 40. Lanzarato out of the shotgun with 4 receivers. Voigt to his right. They hand off to Voigt going left, gets to the outside, and I think he may have just gotten the first down, barely. 32 gets a hand on him for talent driven, just barely. Caden Turner also in the area. A pickup of 5, enough for a first down, 1st and 10, Stampede from their own 45-yard line. 13-7, talent driven here just before halftime. 1st and 10. From their own 45, the Stampede. Handoff to Voigt going right. Gets to the outside, and he's pounded under after maybe a 2-yard gain out to the 47-yard line. 97 on the line also. Gain of 2, 2nd down and 7. Stampede at their own 47-yard line. Voigt the single setback. We've got movement on the line. See who it's on. 13-7, talent driven here, closing moments of the first half. It'll be a timeout called. The penalty will go against talent driven. They'll move it 5 yards. It appears to maybe be an offside. It'll be 2nd down and 3 for the Stampede at the 47 of talent driven. Talent driven leading 13-7, closing moments of the first half. Second down and a long 2 for the Stampede at the 47-yard line of Talent Driven. Lanzarato out of the shotgun. Abe Voigt lines up to his left in the backfield. Lanzarato looks to throw, dumps it off, tried to get it to Gillespie, but he wasn't looking. It goes incomplete. Today's Arizona Youth Football League game is powered by the Husband and Wife Law Team. Serious injury or wrongful death cases, go to husbandandwifelawteam.com. Third down and a long 2 Stampede at the 47-yard line of Talent Driven. We've got a penalty marker. And it's somebody moved on one it's going to be movement on the defensive line of Talent Driven, an automatic first down for the Stampede. Talent Driven leading 13-7, closing moments of the first half. Stampede get the ball to start the second half. 1st and 10, Stampede at the 42-yard line of Talent Driven, a close ball game. Cade Lanzarato, the quarterback for the Stampede out of the shotgun. Abe Voigt lines up to his right with 4 receivers. Lanzarato looks to throw. Has pressure, rolls to his right. Throws on the run. A penalty marker comes in. They say it's incomplete on the far side to Gillespie. A penalty marker down. This penalty, 5-yard penalty against the Stampede, will mark the ball at the 47 of Talent Driven. Well, now they're going to move it back the other way. Well, I guess they're going to spot the ball. 2nd and 10 at the 42 of the Talent Driven team. Stampede in possession. Talent Driven leading 13-7, closing moments in the first half. 2nd down and 10, Stampede at the 42 of Talent Driven. Lanzarato out of the shotgun. Abe Voigt lines up to his right in the backfield. The handoff to Voigt going left. Gets to the outside, slips one tackle, slips another, stays on his feet down the near sideline. He's taken down at the 6-yard line, a touchdown saving tackle by Bolden. A 31-yard run around the left side by Abe Voigt. What a good job of balance and breaking several tackles. What a run by Voigt. So a timeout is called as Stampede trying to tie it or take the lead here in the closing moments of the first half. Talent Driven leading 13-7. Talent Driven scored first in the first play from scrimmage, 53-yard touchdown pass. Brady to Bolden, then the Stampede tied it at 7, 25-yard touchdown run by Voigt. Then a 42-yard touchdown run by AJ of Talent Driven, the extra point no good. That's where we stand right here, 13-7 in favor of Talent Driven. Moments before the end of the first half. They will spot the ball at the 6-yard line. First down and goal for the Stampede at the 6 of Talent Driven. 13-7 Talent Driven. Closing moments before halftime. Sunny afternoon out here in Glendale, 80 degrees and it's muggy. Voigt, the running back, lines up to the right of Lanzarato, who goes out of the shotgun. Movement on that defensive line. And let's see who they call this on. So half the distance to the goal. It's first down and goal for Stampede right around the 2.5-yard line. First and goal, Lanzarato out of the shotgun. Handoff to Voigt going left, and he dives into the end zone for a touchdown. Voigt's second touchdown of the afternoon. It goes for 3 yards. And so the Stampede will go for a 1-point conversion. If you run or pass it, and it goes for 1 point. If you kick it, it goes for 2. Stampede going for 1. Lanzarato has it. Rolls to his left, throws on the run. Gillespie makes the catch for a 1-point conversion, and it is 14-13 in favor of the Stampede. Just before halftime, the Stampede now leading by a point, 14-13.
They have no idea what they're about to see. A team that's actually ready. They're counting on us to quit.
You don't stand a chance. This will be a cakewalk.
This is what we've waited for.
We've prepared for this. But they're bigger than us. They're all talk. Our team is not afraid to fight.
We are the husband and wife law team.
Call the husband and wife law team first.
That was great, Alexis. I didn't even get hit this year.
Kick off for the Stampede. Back deep on the near side, number 1. Kyra on the far side, DJ 23. And that is an onside kick, and it's fielded at the 49-yard line by Talent Driven, recovering at AJ. Or I should say recovered by Cash, 13. So just before halftime, Stampede leading 14-13. They've got great field position, 1st and 10. The Stampede 49-yard line. Stampede will get the ball first to start the second half. 1st down and 10. Talent Driven at the 49-yard line of the Stampede. Brady out of the shotgun, empty backfield. He fires here near side. It is complete. And racing forward to the 41-yard line that time was AJ. A gain of 8 down to the 41-yard. A gain of 8, 2nd down and 2 for Talent Driven at the 41-yard line of the Stampede. Stampede leading 14-13 just before halftime, and there's a timeout called. Talent Driven, 2nd down and 2 at the 41-yard line of the Stampede. Stampede leading 14-13, closing moments of the first half. Brady goes out of the shotgun on 2nd and 2. Steps up. Being rushed. Dumps it off left side to AJ. AJ fumbles the ball. It is recovered by the Stampede at the 26-yard line. Recovered by Guy Linares. So AJ with a costly fumble, recovered by Guy Linares at the 26-yard line of the Stampede. Where are they going to mark this ball, or is that the end of the first half? That'll be the end of the first half with the Stampede leading 14-13. They get the ball to start the second half. And welcome back, everybody. Eric Anderson along with Jeff Lowry out here in Glendale, Arizona. The west side of town, 91st Avenue in Camelback, Copper Canyon High School. This 4 p.m. ball game is 12 and under, and it's the Stampede leading Talent Driven by a score of 14-13. Talent Driven got the ball first, so Stampede will get it first to start the second half. So Talent Driven was used kicking off for them. It had been Ernie, number 69, kicking off. He will have it on the tee. And back deep will be Abe Voigt, here number 50, who does it all for the Stampede. On the far side is Coleman, number 10. Stampede leading 14-13 as we start the second half, and Ernie's kickoff is to Coleman, who goes back and picks it up at the 17-yard line. Coleman on the far side is hit and dropped right around the 23. That's where they will set up shop deep in their own territory. Ernie in on the tackle, coming off a little bit lame, the kickoff man for the talent-driven team who did the kicking off. So 14-13, Stampede leads it. It'll be the first play of the second half. First down and 10, Stampede from their own 24-yard line. Cade Lanzarato is the quarterback. The 2 touchdowns for the Stampede. Voigt with a 25-yard run and then a 3-yard run. The difference in the ball game, a missed extra point. Running the ball in, it was missed by talent-driven. First and 10, Stampede from their own 24-yard line. Lanzarato out of the shotgun. The handoff to Voigt straight ahead, breaking tackles. Broke another one. Stays on his feet, dragging defenders out over the 30-yard line to the 34. Taken down by Chiron. A gain of 9 on the play for Voigt. It'll be second down and 1 for the Stampede from their own 33. Talent-driven scores have come on a 53-yard touchdown pass, Brady to Bolden. First play from scrimmage, then a 42-yard run by A.J. Second down and 1 for the Stampede from their own 33-yard line. Lanzarato out of the shotgun. Voigt, the running back, there looked like movement on the line. Play fake, a bootleg going right. Lanzarato gets to the outside, and he is going to be hit and dropped. Not going to get that first down. A great job on defense was DJ. Third down and 3, Stampede back at their own 31-yard line. The 2 p.m. ball game was a 9 and under game, and talent-driven beating West Valley, the Wolverines, 38-0. The 6 p.m. ball game, 11 under Stampede against talent-driven. This is a 12 and under game. Third and 3 for the Stampede from their own 31. Lanzarato out of the shotgun. They hand off to Voigt going left, and he is tripped up. Tripped up, he's not going to get the first down. It was Tim who got him by the ankles. No gain on the play. Fourth down, and we'll call it a long 2.5 yards for the first down. The ball between the 31 and the 32-yard line of the Stampede. Big play in the ball game. Fourth down and a long 2, Stampede from their own 32-yard line. Deep in their own territory. Voigt, the running back. Lanzarato out of the shotgun. Fourth down and 2, Stampede from their own 32. And timeout is called by the Stampede, and a wise one at that. Stampede leading 14-13, early stages of the third quarter. Stampede gambling on 4th and 2 from their own 32-yard line. Lanzarato out of the shotgun. Voigt to his left in the backfield. They hand off to Voigt inside. He has the first down and more. Gets to the outside. Breaking tackles down the near sideline. It's a foot race inside the 20 and finally taken down at about the 15-yard line. Touchdown saving tackle by A.J. And it almost looked like a penalty marker came in.
I was from the other side of the field.
55-yard run unofficially by Voigt around the left side. They marked that ball down on the 15-yard line. Officially 53 yards on the run around the left side by Voigt, who already has 2 touchdowns on the afternoon for the Stampede. And 10, Stampede at the 15 of talent-driven. Stampede trying to add to a 14-13 lead midway through the third quarter. Lanzarato out of the shotgun. Movement on the line. They didn't call it. On the bootleg going right, Lanzarato cuts it up. A penalty marker comes in. He gets into the end zone for a touchdown, but that's going to be holding. It'll come back against the Stampede. So the holding penalty against the Stampede cost them a touchdown. The ball will be spotted just inside the 20-yard line. It'll be first down, and we'll call it about 15. Stampede just inside the 20 of Talent Driven. Lanzarato out of the shotgun. Voigt lines up to his right. Two receiver set. Voigt with a pair of touchdowns on the afternoon already. Lanzarato hands off to Voigt going left. Has a little bit of an alley and taken down inside the 10 at the 8-yard line. Taken down by 18 of Talent Driven, and Voigt and the Stampede on the move. Second down and 4 for the Stampede at the 6 of Talent Driven. Three receivers, Lanzarato out of the shotgun. They hand off to Voigt around the left side, and again he's taken down by 18 of Talent Driven. Don't have a full roster, so didn't have 18 on the list, but another nice tackle. This ball will be spotted right around the 2-yard line. That was enough for a first down. It's first down and goal for the Stampede at the 2. Voigt already has a pair of touchdowns. Let's see if he can get a third. Two receiver set. Lanzarato out of the shotgun. We've got movement on that defensive line from that secondary position. It'll go against Talent Driven halfway to the goal. So half the distance to the goal. It's first down and goal for the Stampede about the 1-yard line of Talent Driven. Lanzarato out of the shotgun. They hand off to Voigt, and he goes in from the left side for a touchdown. Touchdown number 3 for Voigt. And the Stampede now lead it 20-13. Right around 3 minutes remaining in the third quarter. Two receivers, they go for 1 point. Lanzarato gets it. He'll throw to the end zone. It goes incomplete. It was broken up by Linares. Valente will kick off for the Stampede as the Stampede lead it 20-13. About 3 minutes remaining in the third quarter. Chiron here on the near side and the far side, 23 DJ to return it for Talent Driven. Valente's last few kicks have been onside kicks for the Stampede. Another onside kick. Takes a nice bounce and recovered by Talent Driven. Be good field position. Talent Driven will have the ball at the 49 of the Stampede. Today's Arizona Youth Football League game is powered by the Husband and Wife Law Team. Serious injury or wrongful death cases, go to husbandandwifelawteam.com. 20-13, Stampede leads at closing moments of the third quarter, 1st and 10. Talent Driven at the 49-yard line of Stampede. Brady out of the shotgun with 4 receivers. Man goes in motion is DJ. They hand off to the running back this time, and fighting his way, maybe getting back to the original line of scrimmage that time was Bolden. Not much doing. 9 of Talent Driven. First down and 22 for the Talent Driven ball club after the penalty. Well, in fact, they're going to mark it at the 41. It'll be 1st and 20. 1st and 20, Talent Driven back at their own 41. Handoff inside is AJ. AJ breaking tackles, and he's out to the 44-yard line. Or I should say the 46 of the Stampede, a gain of 13. White and Voigt in on the tackle. 2nd down and 8 for Talent Driven from the 46 of the Stampede. Stampede leading 20-13, closing moments of the 3rd quarter. Bolden, the running back, lines up to the left in the backfield. A quick toss far side. It is complete and breaking free down the far sideline for Talent Driven and down inside the 10 to the 5-yard line. Getting that ball, number 2. 2 all the way down to the 9-yard line. A 36-yard gain on the play. We mentioned we didn't have a full roster for Talent Driven. Don't have 2 on that regular roster. 1st down and 10, they hand off inside. This is Bolden going left, and he is into the end zone for a touchdown. Bolden with a 10-yard touchdown run, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And it's 20-19 in favor of the Stampede. Talent Driven trailing by a point here in the closing moments of the 3rd quarter. They'll go for 1. Brady goes out of the shotgun. He will look to throw, fires to the end zone. It is intercepted and dropped. Elijah White had it, but the main result was the 1-point conversion by Talent Driven is no good, and they continue to trail the ball game 20-19, closing moments of the 3rd quarter. So in favor of the Stampede. This gets past Coleman. He picks it up at the 19-yard line. Loses the handle on it, and it's going to be recovered by Talent Driven. Number 2 for Talent Driven comes away with it with the ball. At the end of the quarter, that is the end of the 3rd quarter. Stampede leading the Talent Driven team by a score of 20-19.
They have no idea what they're about to see. A team that's actually ready. They're counting on us to quit.
You don't stand a chance. This will be a cakewalk.
This is what we've waited for.
We've prepared for this. But they're bigger than us. They're all talk. Our team is not afraid to fight.
We are the husband and wife law team.
Call the husband and wife law team first.
That was great, Alexis. I didn't even get hit this year.
Well, we start the 4th quarter. The Stampede leading Talent Driven by a score of 20-19 on 1st down and 10. Talent Driven and a handoff over the left side and nothing doing. They hand it off to Bolden that time. And some good defense by the Stampede. Donovan Ramirez, 66 on that right side of the line, making an impact. And down to 9 for Talent Driven at the 26-yard line of the Stampede. Brady out of the shotgun. AJ, the running back. Brady throws towards the end zone. A leaping grab for a touchdown. Chiron going up, making that catch. Goes for 26 yards, and I think that's a penalty on the play. It's going to be holding against Talent Driven, I believe, that I think is going to bring back a whale of a catch by Chiron. So the holding penalty nullifies a fantastic catch by Chiron in the end zone for a touchdown for Talent Driven. It is 2nd down and 10. Talent Driven at the 34-yard line of the Stampede. Stampede leading 20-19 early in the fourth quarter. Brady out of the shotgun. A quick toss here to the near side. It is complete to AJ, who breaking tackles. He's off to the races, and he's into the end zone for a touchdown. 36 yards on the pass to AJ. 5-20 here early in the fourth quarter. See if they go for the 1-point conversion. Brady will try for a 1-point conversion for Talent Driven to extend the lead. They lead at 25-20 to Talent Driven. Sun's starting to go down now. Brady looks to throw. Tackled, and the ball pops loose. Are they claiming offside against 25-20, Talent Driven leading with about 8 minutes remaining in the fourth quarter. Ernie will kick off for Talent Driven. Back deep for the Stampede. Coleman on the and Voigt. And Ernie, a squib kick here to the near side, picked up at the 37-yard line this time by number 4. Or I should say, Torian Ross picks it up for the Stampede and brings it back to about the 41-yard line. Cade Lanzarato, the quarterback. Abe Voigt, the running back, to his left in the backfield on 1st down and 10. They hand off to Voigt. Straight ahead, and he's taken down low by Tim for Talent Driven. No gain on the play. Three touchdowns for the Stampede. 2nd down and 10 for the Stampede from their own 41-yard line. Lanzarato out of the shotgun. Voigt to his right in the backfield. They hand off to Voigt again, going left. Tries to get to the outside, but he's not going to get any gain at all. Taken down by Tim for Talent Driven. So the momentum has shifted to Talent Driven. About 6 minutes remaining in the fourth quarter. 25-20 Talent Driven with some momentum. Twelve unanswered points for Talent Driven. Loss of a yard on the play, 3rd and 11. Stampede from their own 40-yard line. Lanzarato throws over the middle, and that one nearly intercepted. Tended for Gillespie, who was open, but it goes incomplete. 4th down. Stampede 4th down and 11 from their own 40. Need to get to the opposite 49 for a 1st down. Talent Driven leading 25-20. The Stampede will go for it. 4th and 11, Stampede from their own 40-yard line. Lanzarato out of the shotgun. Looks to throw. Throws into traffic. It is intercepted by Talent Driven. Talent Driven with the interception. And back the other way, it's Bolden, and he is taken down inside the 25 to about the 24-yard line. Unofficially, a 34-yard return by Bolden. And we've got an injured ball player out at the 45-yard line. Talent Driven with a 25-20 lead, about 6 minutes remaining in the fourth quarter. 1st and 10, Talent Driven, the 26-yard line of the Stampede. Brady hands off inside, and lunging forward is Carter. Carter gets it inside the 25 to the 24-yard line, a pickup of 6. Second down, or I should say pickup of 4, 2nd down and 6. Talent Driven's ball at the 24-yard line of the Stampede. Brady fires here. Complete across the middle. This is Chiron. Cuts to the middle of the field, and he has enough for a 1st down. So Chiron, who made that catch for a touchdown that was nullified by a holding penalty, makes a nice grab across the middle, and it's a 1st down as they spot the ball at the 13-yard line of the Stampede. Talent Driven has the Stampede on their heels. 1st and 10. Talent Driven at the 13-yard line of the Stampede. Talent Driven leading 25-20, about 5 minutes remaining in the fourth quarter. Brady out of the shotgun. There was movement on the offensive line. So the Talent Driven ball club out of Phoenix trying to put the Stampede away. Talent Driven leading 25-20, 12 unanswered points here, about 4 minutes remaining in the fourth quarter. 1st and 15, they hand off to Carter inside, not much doing. He's going to be driven back by Guy Linares by the Stampede. A penalty marker comes in late. A late flag comes in from the near side. And I think that might go against the Stampede. Just clapping on the Talent Driven fan sideline. Referee going to mark this off. May have been face masking, some sort of personal foul, and the ball will be spotted down around the 11-yard line. It'll be 1st down and 8. Well, second, they're going to mark it 2nd on the far side. 2nd down and 8. Talent Driven at the 9-yard line of the Stampede. They hand off inside. Bolden over the left side, and he's going to get a couple. Bolden is a big back. He scored the first touchdown. And Talent Driven with a 25-20 lead, approximately 4 minutes remaining in the fourth quarter. 3rd down and 6, Talent Driven inside the 10-yard line of the Stampede, and a whistle is blown. Carter was blown up on the play by Gillespie after the whistle was blown. Gillespie, a big guy, as well as number 27, Emilio Gaucin. Couple of big men on the Stampede. 25-20. Talent Driven leading. About 4 minutes remaining in the fourth quarter, and penalty will go against the Stampede. 3rd down and 1 for the Talent Driven inside the 5. They hand off inside, and this is Carter lunging straight ahead, and he's down right around the 5-yard line. I believe that's going to probably set up a 4th down. I don't think he got anything. Carter checks out. Bolden checks in at running back for Talent Driven. And another timeout is called. 25-20 in favor of Talent Driven. Probably the play of the game. Talent Driven, 4th down and a yard. The 5-yard line of the Stampede. They hand off going left this time, and over the left side. Fight down close to the end zone. So Talent Driven picking up the first down. Brady out of the shotgun, Carter to his right on first down and goal. Handoff to Carter straight ahead, and he's going to be taken down shy of the goal line. Shy of the goal line, taken down by Abe Voigt. Clock continues to tick away. We're guessing there's under 2 minutes remaining in the fourth quarter. Talent Driven leading 25-20. It's second down and goal for Talent Driven at the 4-yard line of the Stampede. Stampede trying to make a stop. Bolden, the big running back to the right of Brady, who goes out of the shotgun. Second and goal at the 4. Man goes in motion towards the far side. The handoff to Bolden. Breaks a tackle in the backfield, and Gaucine held on to him. And they held him at the 4-yard line. Some great defense inside for the Stampede. The clock continues to tick. We're guessing under 2 minutes remaining. With Talent Driven leading 25-20, it'll be third down and goal. Talent Driven right around the 5-yard line of the Stampede. Even if Talent Driven does not get a touchdown, it's about 95 yards back the other way if they don't get it. Third down and goal. Man goes in motion towards the far side. They hand off to Bolden again. This time he is down to the 1-yard line. Bolden picked up about 4. He did not get in. Some good defense by the Stampede inside. Makai Coleman amongst others inside. Joey Ornelas, 72. Fourth and goal for Team Impact at the 1-yard line. The clock continues to tick. Team Impact leading 25-20. Handoff and hit in the backfield and stopped. No gain on the play. Huge hit from Abe Voigt. Closing moments of the ball game, Talent Driven leading 25-20. The Stampede with a huge stop. The goal line. Stampede takes over on downs. First down and 10 from their own 5-yard line. Cade Lanzarato out of the shotgun. And that is picked off and into the end zone for a touchdown. Big Lou picks it off. Big Lou intercepted the ball on that little screen pass. And Team Impact goes up 31-20. Big Lou snuffed that one out. Took it into the end zone for the touchdown on the interception, and Team Impact leading 31-20, and that probably will wrap it up. That's that game of field position. Big Lou picks it off for a touchdown. Talent Driven will now go for a 1-point conversion. "17 unanswered points for Talent Driven. Talent Driven will go for a 1-point conversion. Brady out of the shotgun. They spread the field with 5 receivers. He throws to the end zone. And that is complete. Far side to Bolden for the 1-point conversion. It is now 32-20 in favor of Talent Driven. 18 unanswered points for Talent Driven. Gillespie on the far side. Voigt on the near side to return the kick for the Stampede. Ernie to kick off. To kick off for Talent Driven. Line drive kick. It is over the head of Voigt. Picks it up at the 15-yard line. Voigt to the far side, and he brings it back to about the 26, an 11-yard return, taken down by AJ. And that appears to be the end of the ball game. Is that correct? That'll be the end of the ball game, with Talent Driven winning this ball game by a 32-20 score. First defeat for the Stampede, and Talent Driven moves their record to 4-1. Next ball game scheduled for 6 o'clock, 11 and under Stampede and Talent Driven. Back in about 20 minutes.